Throughout the competition, Jeff and I have said repeatedly that no one can outwork him or outorganize me. It seems kind of fitting that today is New Year's Eve, it's the last day of the year, and Jeff is out working, and I'm home with all my planners, getting ready for the new year, and getting our budget ready for January, and looking ahead for 2015. I thought that it would be a fun idea for me to share with you our budget binder. I keep about 2 or 3 different types of planners and notebooks for our home throughout the year. One is just my regular planner where I keep track of all of our activities and things we need to do and things like that. Another one is just a household binder that's got like car records, things for Jeff's son, our meal plans, our cleaning plans, and things like that. But our main one, our most important one right now to us, is our budget binder. This is a full binder about all of our things that have to do with any of our finances and our bills, our savings accounts, checking accounts, credit cards. Everything is right here in this book. Because of that, we like to keep this book here at home. It has a lot of information in it that doesn't really need to be out for other people, and so we have a certain place here that we keep it at home that either one of us can come pick up at any time to check things out. I got these printables from a website called A Bowl Full of Lemons. She has these downloads available there on her website to purchase, and then you just print them on your own computer and punch them and put them in the binder however you would like to do it. It comes with a cover that it's nice and colorful, and she does a great job on her website of showing you how to set everything up and explain to you how you use everything, which is one reason I really like purchasing things from her. The first section is for accounts, and this is where we list everything. Of course, these are all blank because I haven't started doing 2015 yet. That will be this afternoon. So this lists our power bill, all of our loans that we have, our cable bill, anything that we have to pay goes here with our number, like a contact number where we can get in touch with them if we don't want to have to use like an online chat or email or something like that. Our account number, and then our website information to log on to all of those different websites, and then how much our monthly payment is and when it's due, so we can just look at this at one time and just kind of see when everything's due and how much it costs. The second section is a place for tracking your income. This has come in pretty handy for us because Jeff gets paid multiple times a month. I only get paid one time a month. And so with him, it's nice, and his can be kind of variable as far as the number of hours he works and things like that. So it's nice for us to be able to write these down, and that way we can kind of track our income, and we can also, it helps with budgeting and projecting kind of an average of what he's bringing home. This is also good for people that are in like a home-based sales kind of thing, or also have second jobs. So you can track all of it, and then at the end, you can total how much you've made that month. This comes in 2 sections. One is for the 1st through 15th, and the other one is for the 16th through the 30th. And then down at the bottom, you are able to total all your income so you can kind of gauge where you are. The next section is our debt tracker. And this is going to be a lot of fun for us, I think, this year to watch the numbers get smaller. You just list all the debts and then how much you owe on each of those debts each month. Then there's a total at the bottom so you can see where you are. And I think it's going to be really interesting by December to see the amount of debt that we have just get smaller and smaller as the year progresses. We're looking forward to that part. The next section is an annual expenses section, and this is great because there are things that we don't think about a lot to like plan for, like your car tax or any kind of inspections on your home or anything that's due yearly. But this also shows like as a monthly cost and a weekly cost. So for some people that have homeowners association fees that they have to pay once a year, you put the total annual cost there, but then this shows you how you can kind of budget out week to week and month to month so those things don't sneak up on you. I think that's going to come in handy. We've never used anything like this until this year. The next sections are for your monthly budgets, and she suggests that you do a section for each month. And I have just a few months in here right now, and I'm going to work on putting all 12 in here at one point. The first thing is the due date schedule. So if you have you list on here like any bills that are due on the 1st, and then once you write the amount, and then once they're paid, you check those off. And so this is really handy to make sure that all those bills get paid on time, because late fees are just pointless to be paying if you just keep track of when these things are due. The second section within the month section is our monthly expenses, the bills due, and this has things listed like mortgage, homeowners insurance, car insurance, and you can kind of gauge which week it needs to be paid so you'll know to be prepared, and that's especially good for people that get paid multiple times a month. There's another page like that where you can fill in your own debts after that. And then this is for monthly budget, and it's for your envelope system. That kind of like how Dave Ramsey thinks that you should be, and he encourages you to do the envelope system and pay with cash. And so what this does is it's all your categories that you might need envelopes for. And you just kind of budget out how much you are going to put in each envelope for each week. There may be times that you aren't going to be driving as far, and so you might not put the same amount in your gas envelope every week like the second week like you might the first. So this is a good way to kind of gauge that, and so that you can see kind of where all that cash is going and how you want to divide it in your envelopes. And then this is a weekly budget plan that goes right along with those envelopes. And you can, there's the groceries is on here, and so all those times you go to the grocery store, it's a good place to write it down so you can see exactly where that cash is going and see kind of how much you're spending and if you need to keep allocating that much money for each section. And you print 4 of those in there so that you'll have one for each week. And then we also keep our cash flow, our monthly budget in there. We just use the form that we have from Dave Ramsey that was provided to us by ECO, and we just punch it and put it in the front of our each month so that we can get that zero-based budget going. And then also in the back pocket, I keep these little sections. This did not come from a bowl full of lemons, but it came from another website. And they're little cutouts that you can put in all of your envelopes so that you can track your spending. It's kind of like a check registry for all of your cash. So this budget binder has come in so handy, and we're looking forward to using it for a full year. We only used it for part of 2014, and so I'm looking forward to having everything in one place and being able to see how the money, how things change throughout the year. If you have any questions about this binder and want to know more, you can just find our Facebook group. It's the Eco Savings Race Team Hines, and just join it, and you can ask me questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Have a Happy New Year.